Yo, the future of content creation is authenticity, and you could be at the forefront. I think the Gen Zs are going to bring in an exciting form of content creation. What I see nowadays is other people taking a topic and just parroting something and saying nothing new. Every video I try to make, I try to be either vulnerable, tell you a story, or just share something that you may not think is true or may not be true or just outlandish and you just don't know. Is this guy serious or not? And I think that's the future. That's the future of content creation is these kids are going to bring in an exciting form of content creation. I would love to be at the forefront, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure there's somebody making similar style. I just haven't found them. If there is, please link them. Comment on the below. Help me out. I'm looking for YouTubers to watch. But I feel like the Gen Zs are gonna bring in a new form of content creation, bro. I don't want to watch some guy talk about nofap or corn, their addiction to corn. I could tell you quickly. I had one. We all did addiction to corn. How do you get over it, PD? I just watched every goddamn category that exists. That's until I got tired. I exhausted every category and site that exists. I didn't go for exercise. I didn't do no dopamine. What do you call dopamine detox? What the Get out of here with that bullshit, bro. You're just parroting what another man said and he does well, so you just repeat that same shit. The new form of content is gonna be so serious, bro. Seriously good. Not serious in that term. Seriously good because it'll be the first time, right? People will be authentic to the point where you would think they're oversharing. But for me, that's what I want to watch, bro. I don't want to watch you mukbangs. I don't want to watch you call me a chosen one. I don't want to watch you talk about girls all day, bro, and how they are horrible. I don't want to watch you fucking banging on about some Jesus, bro. I know, I know it's hard to make content, but it's so easy, bro. In a way, I'm just some guy yapping. Before I recorded this idea, right, for content creation, I did something. I made a mistake because I was just so authentic and so open, right, that I realized, oh, wait a minute, you can't say that. I was so authentic to the point where I was sharing, just talking about my favorite con, SITE, and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, that's too much. I don't even think YouTube is gonna allow this. Beside YouTube censoring shit, whenever they started censoring shit, that was the end of YouTube, bro. I should say censor the sexual stuff, but bro, let people speak freely, man. Censor the violent stuff, sure, but let people speak freely, bro. Let them share any ideas. Let them talk about anything as the same. It's all going to backfire because a majority of content creators are going to push what is acceptable. They're going to push the boundaries, push the limits with their own authenticity. And I'm sort of happy, bro, to be one of the guys. Like I say, 10 years from now, I seen it. I seen it. This, you guys watching this, you watching this, man. Go create your own YouTube, bro, and just talk about like something interesting about you. Because I want to watch for you. I don't want to watch for tips from some 17-year-old guy about life. Go live it, bro. And tell me a story about how you almost died. Tell me a story when you were embarrassed. Tell me those stories, I'll watch that stuff. And sometimes, man, like some of the YouTubers I've watched and always watch for years, they're not famous at all. They're not even goddamn. There's some that even look. There's a YouTuber, right? YouTuber Shores of Affinity. I watch Shores of Affinity. It's so niche, bro, that guy hasn't grew for years because that's just so niche. And for people like me, I love that shit. I watch it every day. I may release a new video, I'm watching it. For years, for 10 years, it'll be the same thing. Shores of Affinity is crispy speaking. Chris speaking. You get me? Another one is Professor Sam Vaknam. Professor Sam Vaknam. That's Vaknin. Vaknin. He does some of the best content I've ever seen on YouTube. Like, in terms of eye-opening shit, Sam Vaknin is on a different level. I'm sure there's some other people I'm leaving out because my mind is just not there right now. But bro, don't you want to be the guy who somebody like, even if you're not famous, bro, somebody just goes, yeah, that kid, bro, that kid is cool as fuck. I want to watch everything, you know? There's content creators nowadays that they start a commentary channel and they're just as the same as the other person. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Same sound, same everything. Bro, let's just start a YouTube channels where all authentics because look, I'm not gonna go to your house. There's a chance I may never be your friend. There's a chance we may never meet. But you get what? Guess what? There's a chance that the algorithm might deliver one of your videos to me, and all of a sudden I find you interesting, and I follow you and I watch your videos. Every person is interesting, bro. That's the shit that you don't get. I'm interesting. You're interesting. Except I think, even though I might do this for a long time, there'll be times where I'll be repetitive. But in being repetitive, I'm not trying to save the world here, bro. I'm just trying to be vulnerable with you. Tell stories, share ideas. Like my series, This Is a Trap. You know, that's going to go on for a long time. Where I explore many things and share my views and how I see them. It should be the same as you, bro. And this is bro, I'm trying to encourage you to tell you that the new forefront of social media is going to be authentic to the T. It is 2024. People are writing articles about how influencers are no longer influential because they're losing their audience due to lack of authenticity. Imagine I come on here trying to sell you everything every day, bro, or pretend to be anything other than what I am. At some point, bro, you're intelligent enough to pick it up. This guy is inauthentic as fuck. Either you unsubscribe or you just lose interest gradually. That's what happened, bro. You find some new guy and you're so into their content, but then they become repetitive and inauthentic so much that without knowing, bro, you watch their videos less and less and less, and the algorithm sort of takes them out of the picture. And what I mean by algorithm, I mean the audience. The audience, you all together get together and get bored of this guy, and the algorithm sink them. If I ever get on, like let's say I get 1 million views, right? I can never fall off because the people I'm attracting, I don't try to hide anything or be better or talk nice. I'm just me. If you like me, you will always like me. I'm the type of guy, if I blew up, people will be watching for years, 10 years. Not because I'm entertaining you, but because you just want to hear what is this guy going to say next. That's you. That's you. There's a whole electromagnetic field going on. And sometimes I just tap into that field and I get all this information and I spat them out at you and you think there's something special about me. No, bro. We all live in the same electromagnetic field with information just hovering around us. And our minds, our brains being like antennas, it's just receiving them, you know. And if somebody says, "Oh, this guy crazy, cool story, bro," go watch somebody who's sane. I'm not sane. Go find somebody who's sane. There's somebody for everybody. You get me? And so, being scared to create content to me is weird. Your whole life is content, bro. Man is nothing but memory. You can either just share that memory with other people, yeah, or just you let it sink and die with you. For me, I'd rather share my memory and have fun with it and just be weird and goofy. What's the alternative? But that's the thing too. I shouldn't have goals. I shouldn't have plans. I should. But one day, man, I keep making videos for one thing, or two things. First, I hope it does turn into money because I like money. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's number one. Two, is saving you. I'm not trying to save you, but in a weird way, one of you might stumble across my videos and goes, this guy doesn't drink, this guy doesn't smoke. He's always here cheerfully, thinking clearly. Sometimes I can, sort of understand him. Sometimes I can't understand him, but he's here. He looks happy. I want to be like that. And then something stopped you dead in your track. You were going to go out today and smoke or some shit. But you go, no, I'm not going to do that shit, bro. If this idiot can do it, I could do it. Why do I need all these habits? You let go of your habits. You let go of some philosophies. You let go of your little embarrassment and, being shy. And you begin to assert yourself, assert your dominance onto this earth. And I can go, that man is a Kettle head gang. But he's grown now. He can go start his own gang. That's all. I just want somebody, at least one or two people, to stop and say, why haven't anybody told me that life could be lived like this, a different way? And they take a U-turn on whatever it is that they were doing, They chuck a big Yui, come back around like the boomerang. You get me? And they go, yeah, I need to examine my life. That's it. That's all I want money, and I want somebody to go, yeah, I could be as authentic, or I could be just weird and have people accept me like that guy. Mission complete. And then that's when the time comes. The magnetic field, the electromagnetic field goes, yeah, I'm done with PD, right? We're just going to take his life force, and the electromagnetic field takes my life force. And the life force leaves my body, and I fall. And everything you think I knew or whatever, it's not lost with me, bro. It just goes back into the electromagnetic field. And some idiot will be born maybe this year or next year. And he'll pick up the torch, and everything that I just downloaded, just like think of it like the internet or the iCloud, for example. That's what I'm referring to. iCloud is actually a good example of what I'm speaking about, that I call the electromagnetic field. Except this electromagnetic field, unlike the iCloud, does not charge you $1 for extra space. It's free. Anyway, some idiot comes, taps in, and realizes everything that he thought that I knew actually belongs to all of us. So he goes crazy, loses his mind. This is the beginning of wisdom, by the way. It's see if the person's lost their mind. Loses his mind, taps into the everything, and he goes, what the fuck? This is all up here. It's all downloaded here. And he'll come on here with bright eyes popping out, trying to impress people. Most of you are probably lost, like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You talking to me? Are you sure you don't take any drugs? Yes, I'm sure. Mate, I'm sure. I'm very sure, mate. It's just that I wish I expressed myself like this much earlier. Life would have been easier. For you, it doesn't have to be that way. So go and be authentic. Start a new trend where people just talk shit on Facebook. Where people just... Why was I thinking of Facebook? I just had one of those... I'm going to end this shit here. But one time in high school, I'll tell you a quick story. The vice principal was giving a speech, and he had the Freudian slip. You get it? It's like I had the Freudian slip thinking about Facebook. That's nothing. But guess what this man said? This was a Catholic private school. My man had a Freudian slip, and he said, we are blessed. He meant to say we are blessed, but for some reason, this vice principal male, and he's probably, whatever, how old was he, 50, 60, was thinking about titties. In a private Catholic school with the most fanciest name you'll ever hear. The name is in French, by the way. I don't want to talk shit about the school. It's actually a pretty good fucking school. But yeah, that was my Freudian slips. I mean, start a new journey on YouTube. Share your stories. There are people like you out there. And for those of you that think you will get mocked, You'll get mocked anyway. Might as well get paid for it and entertain people like you and find them. And hopefully one day I can like travel the world, right? I don't want this, but it might happen. And then people invite or come to see me. And when I go to see them, whenever I take a step, you hear bang. I take another step, you hear bang, bang. When I take a third step, you hear bang, da, da, dang. And here comes Speedy. I have been watching this man for years. Is he real? Test him. Test him. If I don't die, that's how I want you to treat me. Fall before me. I'm joking, by the way. I don't really mean that. I would actually slap you if you try to praise me or worship me. Don't be an idiot. Worship yourself. And begin today. Today, my friend, today.